Welcome to Paragnosia 2 Museum Demo Prologue. I'm gonna be real with you, I had like a 5-minute debate with myself about what the actual title is and what order these words go in, and I'm still not confident I got it right. I'm gonna jump into this. I'm really excited for this. This is the sequel to a game I played a couple of weeks ago. Unlock and complete the Totem Invasion to add your username to the full game credit. I could be famous? This prologue differs from the final game and contains exclusive anomalies. This is good. This is a good way to do a demo.
Keith Museum is in mourning. Ezekiel Dunbridge, the curator, has been found dead. He had just received the latest pieces for his exhibition, Revelation, dedicated to the occult and communication with the dead. Museum employees reported seeing him losing his mind, then chanting in an unknown language until he gouged out his eyes before collapsing from a heart attack. The museum was immediately closed, and an exorcist from the Cam on Rail company was immediately dispatched to the scene. It should be a routine operation. The Cam on Rail system is well versed in this type of situation. Thanks to this cutting-edge system, the exorcist will monitor the museum exhibits throughout the night and neutralize any anomalies or paranormal activity in the building. Let's wish him good luck.
Thanks! So dude went apeshit, is basically the long story short, is bro was screwing with stuff he shouldn't have been screwing with, and he lost his mind. I mean, that's pretty box standard. That happens in this industry, you know what I mean? Cam on rail surveillance system. So I'm gonna just gloss over this because I just played a game like this a couple weeks ago, so I don't feel like I need to go through the entire rigmarole, as they say. Begin observation. I am, as they would say, on observation duty. Hey, how you doing? Wait, no, I want to see me. Okay, gives you the rundown of the controls. I'm not going to go over this too much. You know, backward, forward, sprint, blah, 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 whatever. You can zoom in on stuff. Am I a different person? I'm definitely a different person from last time. So, what I believe is the case with this game... Ooh, boy. I did turn down the graphical goodness a little bit, because I do know that this game has some... It's not as well optimized, but this is just a demo, so that's gonna happen, right? Wow, that was bad. So I believe the first hour is pretty much just empty. I don't believe it gives you anomalies on the first hour in this demo at the very least, because it wants you to get better acquainted with the environment before it starts throwing junk at you, which is nice. I like that. So I'm gonna show this first time around in its entirety, and then I'm gonna start like cutting, because last time the video was like 40 minutes long and it was like 2 hours of recording, and I don't necessarily want the session to be that long. I actually can't have it be that long today. So we're just gonna go. I'm gonna do my yap as we get acquainted with this environment. And I gotta say right out the gate, you make me uncomfortable. I'm gonna say right out the gate that I do like this. This is neat. It's still the same type of game. So, oh God. You and I both know there's going to be something down there. You and I both know there's going to be some giant face coming up to try and eat me. What the hell? Wait. Of course it was a Necronomicon. It's always the Necronomicon. Does the book not literally tell you in the first, like, chapter, do not read this because you'll go insane? Does it not actually say that in the Necronomicon? I'm having a hard time talking today. Does it not canonically say that in the Necronomicon? Like, actually? Jesus. I love these kinds of masks. They're like really ornate, but they always make me really uncomfortable, especially when they have like the eye slots like that. I don't know. It just weirds me out. It weirds me out, man. That is literally a 7TV emote. That is quite literally, it's not Ain't No Way, is it? No, it's Holy. That is quite literally the Holy emote just plastered onto a pole. You look very wise. The Legion of Wise Wooden Gentlemen. What do we got? Oh my God, bones? We got bones? I'll show you my bone. I am pleased to announce today, nobody asked for this information, I'm just giving it anyway, that I have joined the ranks. Ugh. Do you see this? Do you see this? This irritates me. Can I turn this off? Can I actually turn this off right now? This depth of field garbage? No, I can't. Okay, whatever. That irritates me. I don't like that. So, oh, that's good. I didn't comment on it, but I did notice the chalk outline of the body in the main area. It's a good touch. I like that. Wait. So we've got down the stairs, and we've got... Oh, it comes this way anyway. We've got down another set. Oh, there's gonna be stuff down there. It's gonna be scary, dude. Something's gonna be climbing up these stairs. Oh, that's not good. That's very not good. Ooh, I like this. This looks like a... I mean, it's just a little area, but it looks like it's a part of like an old opera hall or something like that. Kind of neat. Kind of neat. I will say there is a lot more to this environment than there was in the first game. There is a lot more stuff, and as far as I know... Oh, good. Bunches of small, minute objects in one place. I'm happy about that. As far as I know, this is not even, like, everything. Like, the demo does not include some areas that are going to be in the final game. So, okay, sweet. We're good. No anomalies in the first hour. Good stuff. Basically, for those who didn't see the first video... Your entire thing is you find anomalies, you take pictures of them to make them go away. That's the entire game loop. So if anything is out of place from the first time we just went through, we need to identify it and get rid of it. That's it. So I'm going to start cutting until I start finding things, because I don't think there's really any point in me See, I knew I wasn't insane. That's just... Holy God. What does that remind me of? That I've seen something like that before, and it's very disturbing. So that's what you do. You take a picture of it, it goes away, bada bing, bada boom, we go home. We do a shift of this, and we're out. Easy stuff. Except not easy stuff. Because it can be something really obvious like that, or it can be just little object moves. I'm hoping that because this is a demo, it will take some pity on me, because last time I had a time. I had a really rough time. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna start cutting to when I find things. God help me. God help me, dude. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. That, I understand it's probably supposed to be a sarcophagus, but what I see is something from some other types of media that I don't want to get into. Listen, man, he's all taped up. He can't do nothing. That's all I'm gonna say. Somebody can take advantage of that. I'm going through here now. I'm sure I missed something. I have to have missed something. Oh my God. That's painful. I didn't think I was gonna get through this first try, but, you know, it still hurts. It's still not fun. You know what I'm just realizing? There's an upper area here that I did not take into account at all. Like, literally at all. I did not look up. If anything has changed that's above me, I'm done. The other consideration that I didn't bring up, because I'm just assuming that it's pretty obvious how this works, but I will explain it for the sake of explaining it anyway. My battery, which is in the top right corner of the screen, that goes down every time you take a picture. So I'll take a picture of this friendly guy just to show it. So I take a picture, and my battery goes down a bit. Now, it only goes down when you're not actually taking a picture of an anomaly. If you take a picture of an anomaly or something out of place and it's correct, you do not lose battery. So your considerations are you can't just be moving the camera around all the time, because that slowly eats away at your battery too. And also, you can only be incorrect a certain number of times before your battery goes out. If your battery goes out, I think it's game over. But I actually never had that happen in the first game, so I'm not actually willing to test that. There is no way that there is nothing on my third time around. I go, oh! Where did he go? Where did he go? Where? Stay. Oh. Whew. Okay. Alright. Alright. Little more jump scary than last time. I'm not okay with that. I'm really not okay with that. I'm scared. I'm gonna do another lap around, because there's no way there's only one thing. Is this a reference to something? This is definitely a reference to something. It's blue monkey, like an artifact with a monkey's head and it's blue. I've seen that before. I just don't know where. Leave a comment if you understand this reference, because I don't. Okay, I noticed this before. That's too many fire extinguishers. There's no... that many fire extinguishers cannot be normal, right? The anomaly was we had too much safety. All right, cool. After something like this happens, you're gonna tell me you can take too many precautions in this place? All right, you know what? Sure, buddy. I should probably look at these things more closely and actually look up. Oh my God, I was literally just saying I need to look up. this game, this series of games, this and its predecessor, I really like these, dude. I don't know. I'm bad at them. I understand. I'm not the best example of like a prime player of these games, but it is so much fun, dude. I say as I get a perfect hour. Dude, it's not impossible. It's not likely. It's just not impossible. Another postcard with chimpanzees, and everyone is addressed to me. Oh, hey, could you not? Do you want to stop doing that? I don't like being watched, I say as I play video games on the internet. There's so many more things it could be, and I don't see any of them, and it makes me really mad at myself because I know I'm screwing myself by not being observant, but I suck. I'm just not good that way. Yet I keep coming back to these games. I know I'm bad at them. I know they kick my ass every time, and I just keep coming back. What is wrong with me? I've got to call this because I've just been sitting here for like 5 minutes trying to find something, and I can't. I gotta call it. I hate. I know there's more. There's no way there's just one thing. Oh my god. Oh, we're screwed. Oh, we're only halfway through and I've wasted all but 2 locks. Oh, we're screwed. Look at the statue. Look at the statue. He's following me. You ass. Oh my god. I would not... If I didn't think something was off about that statue to begin with, I would never have noticed that. Can it be that small? It can be smaller than that. You know it can be smaller stuff than that. I feel like I couldn't always see the bottom of this pit. Why can I see it now? Oh, because it's getting brighter out? Is that what's going on? Like that's a skylight? That could be what it is. Oh, great. Now I'm going to have that fucking chimpanzees song stuck in my head for the next 6 years. Why do I do this to myself, man? Another postcard with chimpanzees. Oh, Jesus. Hey, what? That's not... Y'all don't belong down there. That's not where the bones go. What concerns me about that is the depth of the bones. You know what I mean? Like, they were up to here. Presumably that means the entire staircase down to floor level that I can't even see had just a sea of bones in it. Good calcium intake, I suppose. Oh, Jesus Christ! Hey, buddy, do you wanna not... Did I miss him? I just missed him. Buddy, can you hold still for me? I can tell that I just peaked my audio by like a lot. I really apologize for that. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not 100% sure I retained bladder control there. No way in hell there was only 2 things. I'm going back around. Last time it was more like, oh, there's just weird stuff kind of moving around. This time they do kind of get in your face about it. Is that a bad thing? I'll leave that to you to decide, but I don't think it necessarily is, as long as it's not overplayed. And to be fair, something like that, it wasn't overplayed. That's only the second time I've been actually, you know, scared shitless, so I think it's okay. I don't see anything else really obvious. I'm gonna send this one. Was that just the light being weird? I think it was just the light being weird. Please don't kill me. Please? Please? Oh my god, there was 4. I thought I only got 2. I actually got 3, but there was actually 4 things. My god. That's a different series. I don't think you're supposed to be here. I like the reference, but not where you're supposed to be, bro. Go back home. And I'm learning that my lip is bleeding. I think at some point when I got scared, I just chomped down on my lip. So that's cool. Oh, hey, stop. What the fuck was... Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that back in post. Was that skeleton cats? Was that like skeletons wearing cat ears or fox ears? The skeletons are getting kawaii. We're fucked, man. We've reached a level of degeneracy that I can't even really fathom. And this is coming from me. If any of you move, we're gonna have problems. You're supposed to be worn facially? I'm gonna wear you rectally if you move. And before you ask how you wear something rectally, Do you really want to ask that question? Is that a question you really want me to answer? I think this is where we get our first game over screen. There were two? What was the set? I don't know what that thing was, but it was really cool. Do you know what that reminded me of? It gave me Puppet from Five Nights at Freddy's vibes. Kind of, a little bit. Okay, round two. What am I gonna do differently? I don't know. Oh, but it's the first hour, so do I have to worry about it? Maybe what I'll do is I'll use this time to be more precise. I'll like zoom in on stuff that I wasn't zooming in on before, like these things over here. And this desk area back here. Hey, yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. Was he standing there the whole time? Please tell me he was not standing there the whole time and I just completely made an ass of myself by saying I'm going to be more precise and then missed that guy. That's definitely what happened, isn't it? I gotta retire, man. Send me into the... What are we doing? What are we doing? Why this room? Are we good? Is it anybody else? I'm just gonna take my hands off the controls. Does anybody else want to come out and say hi? Anyone? Are we good? I'm just noticing you're holding your balls. Thanks. So what that means is that the first hour is no longer safe. I guess they do that just as a courtesy for the first round. So that's kind of nice. Okay, so thoughts on the setting. A museum for this kind of game is a really, really cool concept. Do I like it as much as the apartment? No. Because for some reason the apartment was just really comfy to me. Like, I felt a lot more at ease in that setting than I feel in this one. But overall, the idea for having, like, this genre of game take place here is really neat. Like, I do like this conceptually. But yeah, I'm calling this one. I'm gonna hope that 2 is enough for the first hour, please. Cool. Okay, good start. Maybe. Maybe. It's gonna take exactly one instance of this monkey to start shrieking. Like, you know how they do that really loud sometimes? It's gonna take exactly one instance of that happening for me to punch a hole through my screen. I'm smoking the shit that made the ape escape. Did you always have a hat? I'm feeling like you didn't always have a hat. Cool. So what was that and why wasn't it supposed to be there? I literally only know he just looked different. I don't want to get jump scared by you. If you're here, just make yourself known. I'm not the FBI or anything. You don't have to listen to me. I'd really like it if you did. It would just make my life a lot easier. Please don't look at me like that. Bro? I don't ever want to be looked at like that again. Find you a man who doesn't look at you the way that dude just looked at me. What are you? In the last game, I had a couple of instances where I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I just know it's wrong. In this one, just in this hour, I've had like 3. I would almost rather be jump scared. Honestly, at least then I know what it is. Or at least then I know what the danger is. If I can't even make out what you are, I don't know if you're dangerous to me or not. Please. Please be kind. Please be kind. Please. Fuck. Okay, alright, it's just one. It's just one. It's not that bad. It's kind of bad, considering it's only the second hour. It's not that bad. Is Sharon back? My receptionist Sharon? You remember her, don't you? She's been with me for 40 years and I forgot her birthday? How many times have you seen that trope? Is that tired yet? Are we... No, that ain't right. It's subtle, but it ain't right. You had an eye condition, and now it's gone. You see that? I'm not a paranormal investigator. I'm a veterinarian. Why are you moving? Why would you move if you don't have to move? As a paranormal entity, as a supernatural being, why would you exert effort just to spin something? What do you gain from this? Anyway, think about how often your dog or your cat fights you when you're trying to do something to help them. Now, Matt, you're just not supposed to be here. You're just not, you're not doing anything, to be fair, but you're just not. How many times are we gonna do this, man? Are you done? Okay. Okay. Are we done? If there's more, the solution is fire. Hi. I'm happy you made a noise, because I would not have found you. I'm gonna be so for real, I would have thought that just lived there. Okay, so we got 4. I think 4 is the most we've seen, right? I'm doing it. I'm calling. I'm calling because I don't think I've seen anything higher than 4 yet. No 5. No 5. Leave me at 4. Hey. Look at us, dude. Okay, so that's 3 a.m. We gotta get to 8. I'm gonna look at your nipples. I'm sorry about that. What am I doing? Get out of this room. There's nothing here, at least not that I can see. You're not gonna find it by staring at statue nipples. Oh. If you could all please just go back in there. The shadow people aren't, they're not welcome here. Got shadow goop all over my exhibits. What they don't think about is who has to clean up the shadow goop, you know what I mean? I don't love the fact that we've only found one thing, but I don't see anything else, at least nothing that's jumping out at me, and I haven't been paying attention enough to find detail. I'm gonna send it. I know there isn't just one. I know. Okay, at least it was only 2. That's... I'll take that. I'll take it. It still means we're in the realm of possibly able to beat this. Possibly. Okay, well those eyes aren't right. But that's not even, like, I'm not scared of that. That was just cartoony as shit. That looked out of Looney Tunes, dude. What? I can see something's wrong already. I don't even want to go in there. I mean, if anything, it looks brighter than it Going for a swim there, bud? Why is this so funny? Why? Oh my god, you know what? Before something jump scares me, find anomaly source. Oh god, oh no. Oh no. Wait. What's the source? Oh, hey. We good? Everybody enjoyed their little vacation, their little trip to the pool? This dude's having the time of his life. First of all, he's all tied up. He's in the submissive position. Secondly, he gets to jump scare the shit out of me. And then thirdly, he gets a trip to the pool rooms. Dude is having the time of his life. All right, give me something, man. Give me something to break.
We interrupt this program for a reading from the Book of Durst.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. Please, 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 please. Shit! Okay, it's just one. It still does not bode well for us, but it's just one. As long as we're only losing one at a time. What does that mean? We've got 3 left. That means we have to have 1 perfect run. And then we might make it. Oh, God. Great. I went from the chimpanzee song to Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit in this. That dude didn't like Limp Bizkit. I can't control that. It's just as soon as I said Limp Bizkit, the evil spirits appeared. What am I supposed to make of that? The Necronomicon itself has a problem with Fred Durst. Breathe in, now breathe out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. What do you mean dysfunctional? Do I run? Hello? Can you hold still for a moment while I exercise you? I just need a minute. I just need a minute after that. So what? Now do I need to keep in that I was singing Rollin' by Limp Bizkit to... Wait. I was singing Rollin' by Limp Bizkit. The spirits actually have a problem with Fred Durst. This has been repeated twice. So what we need to do is never let Limp Bizkit near the Necronomicon. I have to assume that would create like a doomsday scenario. Why is there purple light? Where's that coming from? Oh, hey. At least it wasn't something that wanted to tear my dick off. I will take weirdly subtle eyeballs peeking around the corner rather than weird mask thing floating around looking like it really wants to get in my butthole. What am I talking about, dude? As much as I feel like there's gotta be more this late in the game, I don't see anything. Oh, please, 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 please. Oh my god. No, it's possible. It's possible? It's possible. Oh my god. Oh, dude, we're actually getting natural light in here now? The time of day progression is cool. I think the first game had that too. Oh, okay. Find it. Okay, all right. Oh, come on, pick the one. Do you know what that was? Do you know what that literally was? That was the Forest Temple from Ocarina of Time. A whole bunch of ghosts, you need to find the right one and actually damage that one. And they were like circling you and everything. That was literally Ocarina of Time, dude. I think that's one too many electrical boxes. I feel like that's wrong. Yeah, there was just a few too many. Like that could have been a fire hazard. I can see the ghosts wanting to like fuck with things a little bit, but to actually want to do property damage, that's, you know, that's a little much. Were you this tall before? I don't think that was this tall before. Yeah, bro got the phallus extension. He did not need that. He was beautiful the way he was. I appreciated his body for what it was. He didn't need to go and artificially make it bigger like that. Short of anything being obviously wrong in here, which I don't think there is, I think we send this. Please be nice. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. It's still doable. We just need to get through this hour. If we... You're doing the boss music thing again, and I don't like that. All that does, to me, is adds unnecessary pressure that wasn't there before. Okay. We are in a decent spot right now. We are okay. Oh, hey, okay, don't ever... Did you just go into the Sphinx ass? What am I doing? Where am I going? Hello? Hello? Where is he? That dude needs to stop. That's like the third time I've gotten that, and every time I'm not 100% confident what I should be doing. I expected more from you. I expected you to be actually a big pain in the ass. I'm sorry I judged you that way. You know what? To be fair, you know what? You've been nice. You've been a good companion. I still forget what you're a reference to. When I get dead, put me in the ground with cat ears. Be a real reflection of who I am as a person. Oh, Path of the Hunter? I've got half the anomalies. Yo! Half? This is only the second round I've done. Oh my god, I've been playing for over an hour. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's why I've caught more than half of the anomalies. How has there not just been guys sitting on these benches and chairs and stuff? That's the most surprising part of this to me so far. I've done another once over, and as you can see by my battery, I really don't have the luxury of too much more time. I don't see anything. Unless it's something really, really subtle somewhere else, I don't think there's anything. I'm gonna send this. Please, 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 please. Fuck. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, why, bro? It was so close, dude. That's actually painful. Okay, I've got to stop this here because I actually don't have time to extend this recording session. But listen, man, I would come back to this. In fact, if I get time later and I do a good run, I will show the good ending. Okay, I have less than no idea how I'm going to transition to this. Basically, let me hit you with the lore, all right? I wanted to show the end of the demo in this video because I didn't want to make it a two-part thing for just the demo, right? So I went back around again and I beat the game. And I was recording it, or I thought I was recording it, and then I went back to get the video to plop into my editor, and it turns out I never hit record because I am the definition of a dumbass. So this is now my second time around. It is 7 a.m. I've found 3 anomalies, I think, this time around, so I don't think it's actually possible for me to lose. At least I hope it's not, because this has been an ordeal. Not the game itself, just the fact that I screwed up. So we're gonna hopefully see the ending now, just so that I've got it for the video. If I swear to God, if it's 5, if there are 5 anomalies this time, that's like the only way I can lose, right? Yeah, because I got 3, 4. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We did it. Oh my God. And I guess I kind of spoiled it because there's no endgame boss rush thing. I'll shut up.
Restart the system. Exorcism failed. Please restart the system. Exorcism failed. Please restart the system.
It has been a week since the mysterious disappearance of Jim Ballard, the exorcist in charge of the Duskheath Museum case. With no leads to follow, the authorities have left the scene and issued a missing person notice. The Cam on Rail company declined to respond to our interview requests. For its part, the museum management informs us that the exorcism seems to have worked, as no further paranormal activity has been reported. The museum is expected to reopen soon, once the new exhibits have been installed.
Okay, so now that I can actually give my review and it's not just going to go into the void, this is really, really good. This game is really good. The first one was really good. So I see no reason that the full version of this demo won't be good because the demo itself is also good. Sorry, I hit the wrong toggle. Do I like the museum setting? I do. I like the apartment more just because I vibed with it better. I don't know, I found it really cozy. But this setting for this type of game is also really cool because you're just going to get a bunch of stuff in one setting, and it makes it so that you can have different stuff that you wouldn't normally get all in one place in the same place. And I love the way they did this demo because they made it so that it's a standalone thing. There's different anomalies in the full version. I mean, presumably, as you can see up there, there's going to be different locations and stuff in the full version. So the demo stands on its own. It's a different story. It's a different set of anomalies. I like the way they did this. I really, really like the way they did this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in whatever I decide to do next. I'm gonna shut up now before people get mad at me for recording this late. I'll see you guys later.